Hi, my name is James Gill, and today we're going to be doing a little SketchUp work, and our SketchUp topic today is castles. Well, really it's about groups and components. My son and I were looking at a book on castles, and he thought it was really interesting, so I thought I would do some castle work with SketchUp. So first, like I teach in class, I made like a simple building structure, and I used the offset tool, and I made the floor grouped, and I made the walls a group, and I made these doors very similar to the lesson Walls, Windows, and Doors that I teach in class, thanks special to Mr. Perch from Hillside. He taught me, and then I made a square and pulled it up into this tower, and the tower is a component. And the reason we made these towers components is because anytime you have multiple objects that are going to be the same, you should start right from the beginning with making it a component. You should also enter measurements. I know that my tower is 52 feet high, so I could make a 7-foot depression here and make ledges that are about 2 feet off the ground and 2 feet wide, and that's for archers to shoot out of. Now the archers need to be able to have a 360-degree view, so I'm going to make that same kind of gap in all around the towers, and because I'm doing this on one tower, it'll end up doing it on all because it's a component. Changes you make to one component affect all components in a SketchUp diagram. So let's make that gap. Now I know that I made the stone walls here 2 feet thick, so I'm going to make a gap right here, and I'm just going to click and enter 2 feet, comma 1.5 feet. So I know it's 2 feet long and 1.5 feet. I think I may have said the walls are 2 feet thick. The walls are 1.5 feet thick, which I think are pretty good, generous openings for walls. Now what I do is I'm going to copy that opening, and I'm going to just move it, and copy it and move it at the same time. So I'm going to move it right here, and that's about as far as I'm going to go there. And I'm going to use in the measurements down below, you might be able to see those measurements if I move them over here. I'm going to type in divide that area by 6, and that'll make a total of 1 on the left and 6 more places for archers to shoot out of. So let's see if that looks good. And I'm going to push this down 5 feet out of the 7, which leaves it 2 feet off the ground. 5 feet. Enter. And repeat. 5 feet. Enter. 5
feet. Enter.
My son's co-piloting this one. How many feet?
5 feet. Enter.
That's right.
5 feet. Enter.
It's going faster than I can
5
go.
5 feet. Enter. 5 feet. Enter. 5 feet. Enter.
Alright, that's enough out of you, rascal. 5
You're a rascal.
feet. Enter. I'm not a rascal. I'm an amazing castle designer now. So,
You're an oogly movie.
not sure if I like them. Now on this side you can see they're not very even, and on this side they're much more even, but maybe there's too many of them. Not sure I like it. Instead I'm going to try and place it again.
Divided by
And it's all a
1.
matter of, like,
Learn.
yeah, trial and error.
Okay.
My other castle
divided
designer
by
there is
0,
my daughter there.
divided by- Oh, no, no.
And I'll divide that by
5?
5 might be good. Let's take a look. Yeah, that looks better. So
Yep, that one.
that's how to make some handy dandy. Now, just to show you once again why you should do this with groups and components and why you should learn it. You look at it, you zoom out. What you do to one component, it does to all of them when you edit the component. So, I'm James Gill, and this has been handy castle design tips using groups and components, and by entering measurements and knowing the value of entering measurements.
Where are you going to send this
Happy
to?
castle making!